official guy reviews with you one more time. I figured while we're at it, we're already dad sweatered up. We've got our coffee here. We're ready to start our day. Why not just finish up a second video while I've got time? So I wanted to take a look at, as like I said in the previous video, the official review of Black Pearl, which will be one of the Elements line from the classic ENSO men's wedding ring, engagement ring, whatever you want to call it. And it's been probably, I would say probably my second favorite, maybe third behind the rose gold. I think I just like the unique style ones. I mean, it's great if you like the classics, you like the golds, you like the silvers. You got those options as well. If you just want to keep it simple, I think I like the fact that it looks a little different. It mixes it up. Obviously, you've got like the tungsten style rings and everything coming out for the guys. Obviously, have been around for a long time. But this kind of gives a bit of a matte sheen to it. You still get that shine with the Black Pearl that you would from the previous Elements lines, all the other metallic style. But it kind of is a little more matte in regard to the overall color. So it's not such a pop of that stainless, bright, kind of chromy, reflective look that you get from a lot of the tungsten rings, and a lot of them are polished. I know you can get some without it, but it's been kind of great for me for that. Again, my daily driver lately has been the copper. I'm just a huge fan of it, but I feel like this guy does provide a pretty good example of what you can get out of it. If you like, it works well with silvers. It works well if you're wearing a silver watch or something like that. Obviously, black goes with quite a few outfits if you're looking to actually mix and match with your outfit itself. And of course, if you are worried about staining, again, I haven't experienced any of that with any of my other rings at all, especially considering how lightly colored the rose gold option is. I would be surprised if it wouldn't be the most likely to stain, and it hasn't at all. And that's literally in and out of the shower, washing dishes, yard work, you name it. I never bothered taking it off, and it didn't even show a lick of stain. But if you are super concerned about that, or I mean, if you're a mechanic or something like that, where your hands get like greasy, maybe this is the best option for you. I mean, you get that dark color, and you're not gonna, I would assume, see really anything, to be completely honest. As far as comparing it with the other ones, I'll do a little stack up here for you. You guys can kind of see them all side by side, so give you a bit of an idea. So there is all of the different elements together in one nice stack for you to check out. So you got your silver, you've got your copper, you've got your gold, and then you've got your rose gold and your Black Pearl. Again, you'll see all of them have that sheen when they're all stacked up like that. So you got full shine across the board on that. So it's a good look. I mean, no matter which one you go with. I mean, the Elements line is the most expensive of the line, at least currently, from ENSO, and it's apparent why. I mean, they're a great looking ring. I feel like you'd never know that they're made of silicone. You'd never know that they're, they have safety features in them. And honestly, my favorite part about it is you don't even know they're on your finger. You don't feel them. They're very, very light. For me, I had mentioned in previous videos, I've lost weight over the last little while, and they kept with me size-wise better than I would say a regular ring did. So they held up really well. My first one, the rose gold, is a size 10. It is getting to the point where it's a little bit loose now. However, the other ones I got are size 9. They don't do typically like quarter or half sizes. They recommend you just err on the side of caution on the tighter end for these guys here. So if you're 9 1/4, 9 1/2, they recommend you go down to a 9, 10 1/2, etc. Mainly because they're going to have that flexibility anyways. With these guys, you're going to get the ability to, stretch. So they do have a stretch to them. You can kind of see there, it stretches nice and comfortably. So again, with this guy here, I'm still good to go. But you'll also see that even with the rose gold, it's not gonna go anywhere, even though it's definitely too large for my hand at this point. You can almost see down in behind it, right? So it's definitely too large at this point, but it still catches because you get a little bit of that silicone feel, the rubber feel. So it's got a bit of grip, especially with the channeling inside for the breathability. The Black Pearl, as you would come to expect, has the same channeling throughout of all the previous models. There's your little ENSO stamping. And it also has your beveling, which, like I've said in a couple previous videos, I absolutely love. I wish my rose gold one had that. So there is your Gorgeous beveling there, which again prevents the look of that channeling. If you look down on the top of the ring, if somebody's, you know, looking at your hand, again, I'd say in the last video, I'll say it in this video, I'm probably crazy and it's probably a non-issue. It's something I notice when I look at. I'm sure nobody's looking at my hand close enough to see, oh my God, is that beveling inside your ring? It's obviously never come up, and I don't think it's ever even been anybody's mind at all. That being said, though, I do enjoy that beveling. It's just those little touches that that really has drawn me into ENSO. I've been a huge fan of them for that exact reason. They don't mess around. They're constantly honing their product. Again, coming from the rose gold several months ago, I think I'm 8 months in now, to these guys here. We've got a complete redesign on the way the beveling works on the ring. They feel a little denser. And I mean, maybe that's just because it's a size 9 now versus a 10. It's less stretched out, but I really don't think so. They feel kind of like denser this way. If you were to squish it, it doesn't feel as easy to squish as this. And it may just be the wear and tear, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Like, maybe this is over time got a little bit looser, but I don't know. I think that beveling just helps keep things pushed down in, keep it very strongly stamped, and it's been fantastic. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have been getting some of the ENSO rings. Do you have the bevels on all of yours? Anybody who gets the rose gold, I'm particularly curious of. Give me a comment down below and let me know, does yours have the bevels on the rose gold when it came in, if any of you got it more recently? Because mine definitely does not, and it's something that I really wish I did have, because in the grand scheme, I just like the feel. It feels more premium when you've got that bevel on the black here and on all the other ones that have come in, but I don't have it on my rose gold, and I really wish I did. The other thing you'll notice is the rose gold versus the black. Obviously, you've got you can almost see the beveling through, and again, it's just a lighter color, so I'm sure that's the case. But again, I feel like that the channels you don't see, obviously, of course, in the black, but even in the copper or other options as well, you don't see it. And I think it just comes to that more premium style stamping they're doing. I'm not sure what they've changed, but I absolutely love it. So again, I would say ranking these guys here as far as my favorites, I would definitely be favoring copper first. Copper is hands down my favorite look to that. Next up, I would say I'd be looking at probably the black pearl as my second favorite. Maybe the rose gold. Those are like really close there. I do like both of those. Maybe the rose gold I've just had for longer, so you know I tend to like new and shiny things. And then the Yeti is reasonable, but I will say the Yeti's very intense. I'm going to get a video up on the Yeti for you guys, because I feel like if you are looking at that line where you got the unicorn and the Yeti and those kind of things, you really want to know as far as how blue that Yeti ring is. It is very blue. It is not like a steel gray. It's not like a steel blue. It is blue. So just be aware. I'm going to get that video up so you guys can check it out if you are going to be looking at that line with the Yeti and the unicorn, so you can kind of get a feel for it. But there's an idea of a comparison of all of them with my finger in between, so you can see it compared to the flesh color. So again, tons of options there for you to check out. If you do have any questions, if you want me to do any closer up side-by-sides or take a look at anything else that I'm missing, please feel free to like and comment. Throw me a subscribe if you want. I really appreciate it. You guys have been giving me tons of love and lots of comments. And again, like I said previously, I'm so thankful for you guys coming out, making a comment. I'm really glad that this is helping you guys out, and I'm really glad that it's assisting you in your purchase here, because at the end of the day, you know, gift or no gift, if I don't like something, I'm going to let you know. Obviously, the yellow gold I don't like at all. I'm not a big fan of it. And I'm happy to tell you about that. Again, I think I just tend towards the more unique options, the coppers and the rose golds and the black pearls. I think the Yeti being unique is cool, but it is like, it's intense. So watch for that video. It's going to be coming up, and feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. I'm going to finish my coffee here and try and warm up on this 8-degree morning. Have a good rest of your weekend.